For so many Muslim families, there's this deep desire to connect our children with the Quran. But life gets so busy, right? Well, what if I told you that in just the last 5 years, demand for online Islamic education has shot up by over 40%? That's because technology is no longer just some nice to have. It's become the answer for countless families. So how do you or your child start this amazing journey? Right from your own home. Let's get into it.
We've got this all mapped out for you in 5 easy steps. First, we'll look at why everyone's moving online and what makes it work so well. Then, we'll help you figure out the perfect kind of class for you. After that, and this is a big one, I'm going to give you a fantastic checklist to help you vet any online academy like a pro. Then, we'll tackle the incredibly important topic of keeping your child safe online. And finally, we'll show you exactly what to expect when you take that very first step.
All right, let's start with this new way of learning. Just picture for a second. Your child connecting with a brilliant, highly qualified Quran scholar from the other side of the world, all without leaving the comfort of your living room. This isn't some futuristic idea. It's happening right now, and it's completely changing the game for how families connect with this beautiful tradition.
So this is the big question, isn't it? The one that so many of us parents wrestle with. Trying to juggle school, work, and then rushing to an evening class. It can feel completely overwhelming. You have this huge desire in your heart for your family to learn, but your schedule just feels impossible. And that's why this online solution isn't just a matter of convenience. For a lot of us, it's the only way that actually works.
And listen, that 40% growth, that's not just a small trend. That's an explosion. This number tells a really powerful story. It shows that families aren't just dipping their toes in the water anymore. They are diving in, they're trusting it, and it's becoming a core part of their lives. This is a real proven path.
So what's really behind this massive shift?
Well, the reasons are pretty clear. You get total control over the schedule. You can access incredible teachers from anywhere in the world, not just who's down the street. And with one-on-one lessons, your child's progress can be so much faster. And honestly, the peace of mind for parents, being able to be right there and monitor the session, you just can't put a price on that.
Okay, so now you get the why behind this whole movement. Let's dig into the practical side of things, the how. This next bit is all about finding the program that is the perfect fit for you or your child, because believe me, one size does not fit all.
So, your first big decision is usually between one-on-one lessons and group classes. Look, group classes can be fun, they create a nice social vibe, but when you're a beginner, building that solid foundation is absolutely everything. And that's where one-on-one lessons are a game changer. You get all of the teacher's attention, the pace is set just for you, and you get feedback right away, so you can fix mistakes before they turn into bad habits.
Now, looking at all the different course names might seem a bit confusing at first, but it's actually really simple. Here's the breakdown. If you are starting from absolute zero, like you don't even know the alphabet, then the Nurani Qaida is your starting line. It's the essential foundation. Once you've got the basics of reading down a Quran reading course, helps you get smooth and fluent. And for those who can already read but want to make their recitation beautiful and correct, that's when you move on to a Tajweed course. It's all about picking the right step for where you are right now.
Okay, so once you've figured out what kind of course you need, the next huge question is, where do you go? There are literally hundreds of online academies out there. So this next part, this is your secret weapon. It's a step-by-step checklist that will help you pick a top-quality program you can really, truly trust.
When you're checking out an academy, these are the absolute must-dos. First, be clear on your goal. Second, really vet the teachers. Look for something called an ijaza. Think of it as a certificate of excellence, showing they have permission to teach from a qualified scholar in a chain going all the way back. It's a huge sign of quality. Next, always do the free trial. It's like test driving a car. Then go read real reviews on independent sites like Trustpilot. And finally, if it's for your child, a parent portal where you can track progress is a must-have. Ticking these boxes will make all the difference.
And this is what it's all about. This is what happens when you find that right fit. Here's a parent from the UK, Sarah, who says, "My daughter improved her Quran reading in a few weeks. The teacher is patient and very clear." That's not just a nice review, that's proof. It's the kind of incredible change that's possible when you take the time to choose the right program. Now that we know how to find a quality academy, we have to talk about something even more important, making sure it's a safe one. For any parent listening, this isn't just a side note. This is everything. So let's cover the absolute non-negotiables for safeguarding your child online. So what does safeguarding even mean in the real world? It's not just some corporate buzzword. It's about actively creating a protective bubble around your child's entire learning experience. It means the academy has crystal clear rules, they have a system for reporting any concerns, and their entire culture puts your child's well-being first. It's all about being proactive.
And here's the bottom line. When it comes to the safety of your child, there is absolutely zero room for compromise. A truly professional academy won't shy away from this topic. They will lead with it. They should have their safety policies right there for you to read before you even think about signing up. If they're vague about it or if you can't find it, that is a huge red flag.
As a parent, you are your child's #1 advocate. So look for a strict code of conduct. Ask them directly. Is all communication kept on the official platform? Is there a strict no-contact policy on personal social media? And remember your own role here. Make sure lessons happen in an open, common area of your home, like the living room, not behind a closed bedroom door. You are a crucial part of the team that keeps your child safe.
Okay, you've done the research. You know how to pick a program that's high quality, safe, and a great fit. Now comes the best part, actually starting. Let's talk about taking that first exciting step and what your journey is going to look like. Learning to read Arabic might seem like a huge mountain to climb, but you will be stunned by how much progress you can make in just 1 month. Seriously, in week 1, you'll nail the first few letters. By week 3, you'll be reading simple words. And by the end of that first month, you will read your very first words from the Quran itself. Can you just imagine that feeling? It's a journey of small, daily wins that build into something truly amazing.
You know, it's so easy to put our most important goals off. We tell ourselves we'll start someday, but when it comes to our connection with the Quran, there's a beautiful sense of urgency. I love this saying, the best time was yesterday, the second best time is now. Don't let another someday pass you by.
Truly, this is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself or your family. And as we've seen today, the path to begin is clearer and easier to access than ever before. You've got the tools, you've got the roadmap, the only thing left to do is take that first step. So are you ready? Your journey of a lifetime begins now.